Hello everyone and welcome back to Fableheim and the grand crusade of the Southlands led by none other than Lady Repanse de Lyonesse. Now normally when I go into an episode, I don't really have much of a plan. My plan is to follow the events that happened last time and to just move forward as best I see fit. But this time, for this episode, I have a plan. A most devious plan. And that, perhaps plan isn't the correct word. Perhaps it's more goal, suggestion, objective, whatever you want to call it. My plan for this episode is to make Khemri suffer. To see if the undead can feel fear in our wake. And so, of course, to do that, we must lead the Chevaliers de Lyonesse into multiple forms of victory. And Mogan shall begin. Force marching over to Pyrus, we shall reinforce the garrison in their attempts to defend. Now, this is actually a pretty scary army. And of course, it's important to remember the reason the Tomb Kings are so terrifying is because they do not have typical upkeep. They have zero upkeep. They make less money than most races. But the amount of units they can field and the types of units they can field is based on their progress with the Black Books of Nagash. And the AI, well, the AI cheats. So, that's what it is. Now because... Oops, not this way. Usually, the enemy won't attack you if you are attacking. But I think the enemy is afraid of our Pa and will come for us out of cowardice. Probably. Maybe? I don't know. So we are going to... We have Knights of the Realm. We can kind of keep you guys separate and move the Grail Knights together. The fact that we have Grail Knights makes me happy. We're going to set up our formation, and we are going to move it to reinforce our... Actually, what if we just hide? Can we hide? Meh. We'll just move to reinforce. Well, I don't want you guys being involved. Knights of the Realm. So as you might have figured out, can the undead feel fear? A question to which I am most curious of the answer. That means this episode we shall be pressing against Khemri with everything that we have. We shall take the capital of Khemri. We shall crush the black, the holy, sacrosanct area of the Tomb Kings, the black pyramid of Nagash. Nothing shall stand in our way. Ideally. You know, sometimes things don't necessarily go as planned, so we're going to do our best. Which I guess might sound weird, but here we are. That's what we're doing. Our best. Guess we're going over this way. Why did you say Battle Pilgrims when I selected the Knights Errant? The Grail Relic is also going over here. That is a large, which means you guys need to go punch it. We are continuing to kind of fast forward because we are dealing with skirmishers and the like. Oh, you need to come over here. Wait, you're here already. What are you? Oh, you're a paladin, dude. Alright. We fast forwarded a little bit, but it looks like we're good. There are Tomb Kings in here, so I'm a little concerned. Tomb Kings. Tomb Guard. I don't know why I always make that mistake. It happens, though. So don't feel too bad. Is what I'm telling myself. I don't know why I needed to mention that, but here we are. Okay, we need to get these guys moving. What are we looking at? You guys need to pull out. We need to move forward. We need to collapse on this flank. Let's get in. Oh, don't do that. Go help here. We need to kind of scoot around and try and destroy, crush them mercilessly with our cavalry. That's what we need to do. Is it what I'm doing? Not really. The Grail League can also fight in here. We have magic again. I really like this power. I don't know if it's actually good, but I like it a lot. It'd be nice if I could kind of skip around here. We have the Manticore. Ooh, you guys are doing nothing. See if we can squeeze in here. I'm shooting out into this little mess. It looks like the enemy has summoned their Ushabtis. You guys need to kind of move forward here. The Battle Pilgrims are not the best against heavily armored units, which is what's over here. So I'm kind of trying to keep them out of the way. We have our second Manticore summon. Let's get it rockin'. Who are you? You are the Grail Knight, so you need to come away. Now, where's the king? Prince. Now, the prince does... Oh, it's anti-infantry. Okay, never mind. I thought this was an anti-large thing, but it's not. Knights of the Realm. Here, turn around. No, don't turn around. Change my mind. What are you guys doing? Alright, we need to start getting our cavalry into charging positions. By which I mean they need to start cycling through all of the enemies, crushing them in their wake, and leaving no doubt who is the master. So because there's an anti-infantry unit, I thought, you know what, let's bring our large units over here. Speaking of our large units, it'd be nice if one of you could come over here. Just one. See if I can chase these guys down, but they have 74 speed to my 82. Alright. We'll chase him down. We'll break him good. I know some people would like to see more close-ups, but I must apologize. I'm not used to that. The way that I see things still in combat, and I've always seen things, is I like... I should never guess that. I like to have a big picture of things at all times. So, you know, it can be hard for me to focus on one area because then I'll just forget everything and stop focusing on the rest of the stuff. I need to see everything at once for my brain to be like, oh hey, you're dying here. See, like this group is being shot for no reason. Who would have known? If not for me paying attention. I like how you both need to run. Those are large units. Does the relic count as a large unit? I don't know. You can go ahead and fast forward though. I'm gonna send the lords over here. If I can click on the stupid thing. Once we kill this guy, these will break. And that'll be that. We defended, Virus destroyed. Get into the Tomb King army. Mogan the Devoted continues his task to gain the blessing of the Grail and join Repanse de Lyonesse as a saint. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So the settlement lost one of their Grail Knights because I kind of just forgot about him. But everything else went fine. I don't really need 1,200 golds, so it's fine.
My strength and wisdom are
Mogan. We could pick up some vigor loss. It's not bad. We'll pick up present proficiency because it looks like, we do pretty well with our little peasant archers. So we could press immediately on to the black Pyramid of Nagash, which is scary. Look at this. Look at it. It's scary. What we should probably do is get Gaspard over here and begin recruiting. In which case, what shall Repanse do? Just block? Protect the Black Tower of Arkan? I'm not against it. I don't know if I'd say it for it, though. It'd be really convenient if you can reach this province in one turn, but you cannot. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to pull our pawns out. We'll pull Gaspard in. And then we'll move over. We still haven't completed the questing vow. The Black Pyramid should suffice, though, right? This would count as a siege? Think so? I hope I get a legendary building out of that.
As you say.
It'd also be nice to press on Bugar. We might be able to actually raise something for once in our life, because it wouldn't be horribly convenient to take that over at the moment. At the moment. When the time is right, we're going to have to put some questing knights in Mogan's army. When the time is right, though. Not yet. Part of me kind of hopes the army that's in here is dumb enough to assault the Black Tower of Arkan. Oh, it died. Critical failure. Sucks to suck, bruh. Wait, what? You're attacking me? Huh. Alright.
Now
let's go.
to battle.
I must admit, I'm confused. But I'm not gonna run away from a challenge. So this army is very straightforward. They have no Tomb Guard. So I have a plan. An extra insidious plan. Ooh, look at that. Because they have no Tomb Guard, we're going to line up our front line of foot squires and crush them. Get some archers together. We don't have a relique. But I don't really think we need a relique. I don't think so. Now what we're going to do with our flying units is they're going to go crush the crap out of their... Well, both their flying units and their catapults. They stand 0 chance. Are they split, really? They're splitting? Really? Do you have any idea what you're doing? The bone giant's shooting me, alright? That's fine. See if I care. I don't, is the answer to that question. Now, we are being bombarded quite efficiently. But we're just going to keep waltzing around. We're going to break all these, then we can go kill this isolated bone giant. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. Now, all of our archers are attacking this thing, which is... It's okay. Now, I mentioned it last time, but I don't know if I actually explained what it was. And that is the Brettonian hit squad. Maybe I did explain it. I'm kind of remembering something about this. But basically, the Brettonian hit squad was a multiplayer strategy. Just don't rely on me for anything multiplayer. A multiplayer strategy where you had a general Brettonian lord, nothing fancy, and put him on his hippogriff, or Pegasus. No, hippogriff. And then you had 2 paladins on their Pegasus, their Pegasi, fly with them, and just goon out the lord. That was it. You just crushed everything in sight with brute, overwhelming force. And that was enough to win some games. Of course, those that were really good at the game could counter that in a number of ways, like with tornadoes and vortex spells, and so on and so forth. Alright, we shut down all that, so let's go have an air fight. This is going to go poorly. Look at these carrions. They know not what awaits them. I mean, besides death. Real death this time. The victory is already within our grasp. We're just gonna go send these things out.
For the king!
The Ushantis have been summoned. This goon squad is already really strong.
I move.
So I guess we're just gonna go here, huh?
Serve the lady!
Alright, let's get out of here.
Immediately! Hastily!
Let's run. Let's regroup with our forces. See if we can get some healing going.
Power of the lady.
Pegasus Knights!
These Pegasus Knights are being bogged down. But just keep running. Never fear. Do not fear.
De Lyonesse.
Do not waver. The lady's favor is with you.
Pegasus Knights!
They're being bogged down something crazy.
Run them through!
Just come here. Everyone regroup.
Number Knights!
Oh, they finally became free. Nice. So we're going to go ahead and fast forwards. Go ahead and regroup like that. We'll do something like this. And then Masif on his hippogriff is going to go forward. Of course, they, got wrecked. No one cares. The Pegasus and their anti-large and armor-piercing crush the bone giants. That was odd. That didn't make sense to me. Unfortunately, I sent Repanse away. Not Repanse. I sent Gaspard away.
For the lady.
Which doesn't make sense.
De Lyonesse.
We have gained the blessing of the lady in Repanse's army. She didn't even have the blessing. And she wrecked
My strength
fools.
and wisdom are yours.
Alright. I can't recruit cavalry from here, can I? We'll just pick up these things.
For Brettonian.
The Black Pyramid is now isolated, but I don't think I can reach it. Yeah.
As you say. Hide and wait.
The Black Pyramid is isolated and I should attack it, but I can't actually get into range. With our pawns, we're just going to take Honorable and Pure. I don't really care about the leadership effects, but Untainted Local Province is going to be very helpful in the near and far future. If we can take the Black Pyramid of Nagash, even if Gaspard isn't here to do it himself, that could be incredibly helpful. Because, of course, it is the biggest obstacle currently standing in our way.
Leaving.
I need to heal before I can chase off this army.
Do not betray your king.
But I worry about what they're doing. I worry a lot, actually.
Yes.
So we'll continue to replenishment on the run. See if we can catch up to them. We'll keep... Actually, I should do this one first. Keep upgrading industry and keep upgrading walls. 10 more turns of our research. Everyone has moved that can. Banner to recruit that stuff. Let's take a quick look at our diplomacy. The Druki hate us. Shock. I don't think I want an aggression pact with you. I want trade, but I don't.
Let's get on with this.
Do I give him money? I don't have any money to give. That's fair. Tahenoin. You are very weak right now, Tahenoin.
Burden of the shadow. I despise weakness, and yet
You are surrounded by it.
the end
dare
justifies
you.
the means.
But thank you for restoring our trade pact. Still, how dare you? I am not surrounded by weakness. I purge weakness from the Breton. Don't you dare touch my temple. Oi. Ah, Heshwat has absorbed the cult of Sotek. Shocker. Maybe I should let them run into this first.
Repanse
What do you
de
think?
Lyonesse.
Puppets have been destroyed. Oh, that's scary. Oh, it's Cetra again. Hi, Cetra. This is Krokar himself. What if I let them fight? The garrison there is terrifying. It's going to be incredibly difficult to fight that out. So,
For
yeah, sure.
Brettonian!
Have fun.
Be watchful. Be ready.
You two can go ahead and have a fight. I'm just gonna sit here. Have a nice, relaxing sit. Upgrade this.
Lord of Brettonian.
I'm still curious if it's actually worth spending the 20 chivalry
Yes.
to upgrade to a brothel in the end, with it giving me money. The Sorcerer's Islands is pretty well defended. I might not need to come back, and they're suffering attrition as well. I can't see their army, but I might just be fine. I did change a few of the local commandments. Particularly, one of them is increasing growth at the moment, and another one is... two of them are giving me taxes. I can check it real quick. There's peace between the Cult of Pleasure and Nagarond. Huh. Usually they start absorbing each other in Noun Round, don't they? So yeah, some taxes for the Great Desert because of Bel-Aliad. Al-Kalabad is getting some growth at the moment because it needs to be rank 5 soon. And there's some taxes here in Wizard Khalees Paleth because the Sorcerer's Island is besieged. It is currently upset. But don't worry, that'll change soon enough. Mogan, are we really running all the way over here? Yes, actually. And the reason is because even if we conquer this with the Sorcerer's Islands, this will put us in position to recruit... I wish I didn't have to get rid of these. Position to recruit the questing knights. Sorry, I got really excited there for a second. Look at this.
My faith in you wanes.
2 Tomb Scorpions.
No, I will not.
I think he might actually be in range.
For Brettonian!
So if we go maximum range here towards
Glory
that,
awaits.
Ready!
we attack this.
The lady's justice!
Ah, not in range. But look at that.
Now,
Sure. It's beautiful. We killed Cetra once again.
what price for these men?
Yeah, sure, I'll take 1400.
She speaks, I listen.
We gain Cetra the Perishable on Lady Repanse. I need to move out of this attrition. So I think next turn we can actually... we'll have Gaspard assault the Black Pyramid, and then we'll have Repanse come reinforce. And that should be enough to take it over, I think. I hope. There's another force growing in Zandri.
Lord.
That sort of thing takes time. What are we looking at here? Still not gonna tell me?
The lady wills it.
Ooh. Huh. This could be dangerous. We can try and rely on our walls to repel them, but ooh, might get a little frisky. I must thank you, though, Last Defenders, for pulling out King Cetra. They were more useful than I thought they could ever be. They moved perfectly. Industrialist. The workshop floor is far more important to the survival of the realm than the field. Ah. Remember, I've never actually... Yes. I've never actually utilized
Death to the enemy.
industry before. So, this is new and cool.
Attack.
Attack! Alright, we're not going to go into siege equipment
To
because...
victory.
Why would we? We're going to continue multiplying our effects. We are going to pop in a Grail Shrine for extra untainted benefits because, again, this is like the heart of the Hekaran corruption. Pick up that unicorn. I love unicorns. We may suffer a little bit of attrition over here, but... Wait a minute. Okay, good. I thought for a second I moved just Helois Babenieu.
For the lion!
That's a name. Here we go.
Strike them down.
This, the Black Pyramid of Nagash, is the heart of the objective for the Khemrian campaign. Taking it will be the ultimate insult. And I'm so looking forward to it. Now, I'm a little bit worried about all these constructs. We have one Khemrian War Sphinx and two... What are those big things called? I don't remember.
Fighters!
Two other large constructs. And some Ushabti. But remember, the thing about the large constructs is that they cannot come up to the upper levels.
Noble and pious!
Gaspard le Troubadour, I require you to cause a fuss.
Up you go!
It's gonna be beautiful.
We obey!
As expected of the Black Temple of Nagash, they have some very powerful
Field trebuchet!
At once!
very powerful defenses. These towers are brutalizing my foot squires. Get back. We're bringing up our first mana core. And we're going to come up and cause a disturbance.
Armor is faith!
Gaspard shall join them. Speaking of a disturbance, we have our royal hippogriffs and our royal pegasi that are here to cause, well, the greatest disturbance they've ever known. Our additional foot squires have reached the field and are going to go climb the wall. We have more archers to join the bombardments. We also have the Blessed Field Trebuchet, which I'm going to put like here, and just let it shoot whatever it feels like, because I'm too lazy to control it. And the Le Massif shall join on the front walls. Repanse de Lyonesse shall come join the front line. We also have Bianca Beastslayer, who shall join Francois Gouldec. Things are going well. Alright, what are we killing? That's dying. We can have our Pegasi come reinforce the front lines. That seems fine for me. Even though eventually, I've lost that train of thought. Oh yeah, eventually they're going to be crushing the large constructs. But for now, they're not going down alone. Not a chance in hell. So we're going to have the two Royal Hippogriff Knights, the experts in melee, the royalist, the elitist of the royals. They shall come in, destroy this catapult, and leave. That's the plan. With the Royal Pegasus Knights, they have joined our foot squires in crushing some skeleton archers. Child's play for them. Get in, and get out. That is the power of the flying units. Gaspard le Troubadour has already completed his task. This is going swell. I'm having a great time. It's quite the reference. We have seen the Ushabti spawn. Where is it? Here? Let's go, Pegasi. You can do it. I guess we're gonna go here. Are you anti-large? Ooh, okay. Anti-large and melee expert. I might walk away from that. Melee expert just means they are very proficient in melee combat and have the stats to back it up. And it's not that I'm not confident. I'm very confident. I just think we should pick our battles. We're the flying units, not them. Why should I listen to anything they say? Think you're shooting in fine.
Repanse de Lyonesse! You'll be happy.
Where's the door? How is this not down yet? Alright, let's get our friends involved. Pick a side, where you at? You're coming over here. Hippogriff, you're going down here. Henry and Gaspard are taking this guy down. Everyone has their orders. Everything is going swell. Let's see our knights in action. Can you reach this? Yes, go, go, go. I love the Royal Hippogriff Knights. They make me so proud. And the question is, of course, can the undead feel fear? Turns out no, but they can feel terror. Which is a close second, in my book. I'm not even pressing any buttons. I could be even better. Henry Le Massif has pressed his buttons. What about Gaspard the Troubadour? He's pressing some buttons. The Pegasi here are involved. We shall press them against that. Repanse, the leader of the Chevaliers, is joining the fields. The Royal Hippogriffs here are in a bit of disadvantage, fighting against tomb halberds. Which is a little bit of unfair. Armor-piercing, anti-large? No thank you. As such, the Royal Hippogriffs shall join the line over here.
Protector of the realm.
Gaspard's here, but...
What orders?
Alright, you guys are gonna go in. This is Repanse de Lyonesse and her newest friend, Sir Hemel de Buchon. They shall ride straight into the middle, with no concern for her safety. Or anything else, really. She's going in. Gaspard le Troubadour. We'll send all our flying units in here on the Necrosphinx. These are anti-large, but am I that worried? You know, with their king dead, their tomb prince thingy-maboober, you would think... I suppose it doesn't matter. Let's go. Come on. Purge your way in, Repanse. Before your aircraft units, your flying units, take all the fun. You're here to support them, Repanse. Repanse, hurry, before all the glory is taken from you. Alas, the glory has been stolen by the Royal Hippogriff Knights. It's a shame. They did so much work. I'm glad I invested into the flying units. They make me happy. Gaspard, putting in effort 105. This should complete his questing vow. We could sack this for 36,000 gold. But no, we will occupy it.
My will is unmet.
The Great Mortis Delta. Usurp the Usurper. The Dark Pyramid squats like a predatory crab over the Great Mortis Delta. A nightmare testament to the Great Betrayer and the unholy stain of undeath. The Southlands can never know virtue so long as the dead still infest this cursed edifice. There must come a righteous cleansing. And Gaspard has, of course, completed his vow. Fortunately, Repanse is still suffering from
And recuperate.
attrition, so she shall return to encampment stance. She did not lose a single warrior, and neither did Gaspard, actually. Gaspard can now find himself with some questing knights. What do we got? Everyone's pretty low rank still for Gaspard. So we will continue to go down this line. I'm not sure why it moves me over here every time, but we have a Grail Vow, the Pledge to Untaint. We probably will not be seeing a Warriors of Chaos, Skaven, Vampire Cards, or Vampire Coast. Actually, are you still alive?
Victory is just one step.
Sartosa. Now, Sartosa is a Vampire Coast faction, one of the legendary ones, but that doesn't mean we're going to be fighting against Aranessa. She might be, because she starts like over here, right? So she might be faffing about over here on Ulthuan instead of here. So I don't want to take that. Just in case. The pledge to valor and the pledge to destroy. So we shall pledge ourselves to great valor.
Yes.
Just like that. I almost closed my recording software. That would have been bad because I've been having a lot of fun and I would have hated for you guys to miss it because I was a dum-dum. Do I pick this up? This looks good. Yeah, sure. Filling out the entire unique line is not a bad idea, because they're unique talents, you know? Even if they kind of suck, even if you don't think they're good, they're unique. You don't always get a chance to use them. Regrowth is basically a different version of Earthblood, but it also restores vigor. Plus 100% vigor. Which is good if you've been fighting a long battle. But it is so expensive. We do have a unique building. The Vault of Nagash. Oh, this gives us vampire corruption. I thought it would be like a purified vault. Deep inside the Pyramid of Nagash is said to be a vault, cursed with undead magic by the fabled necromancer himself. Only very few know what secrets it truly holds. That's plus 30 winds of magic all armies. And magic resist all armies. Lord Faction. We should build this. We should build it. Part of me doesn't want to. Because, you know, we are Repanse
Victory in the lady's name.
de Lyonesse. Our corruption, we are pure of heart, chosen by the lady to venerate her name and destroy all that remains of undeath. And utilizing this feels a bit like something that Repanse wouldn't do. Meh. Probably gonna do it anyway. I love legendary buildings. I know there are quite a few mods to increase the amount of legendary buildings that exist. And I've looked into getting some. I've thought about it. Because whenever I see a place that even I recognize as having significance to someone, or a place that I think should have significance, like the Black Pyramid of Nagash, I thought for sure there'd be some sort of like purified thing, but there's not. And it's a little disappointing. I don't know how this is going to go, but we shall give it our best effort. I'm a little concerned, but not horribly. Yeah, I mean, I'm a little concerned. One of the things that makes this actually, in my mind, like, if this was completely impossible, I'd be like, nope, screw it. We'll just get it back.
Infantry!
But one of the things that makes me think this is possible is that
Shields! Oi!
they have a lot of units that can't climb the walls.
Oi!
So we're going to put
Ready for orders!
our spears here. Get these guys to just clog up the doors if they break through. Hopefully they won't come to that.
Peasant bowmen!
Let's see, they're coming over. So this is where we need to put foot squires.
We serve
We
the
want
king!
our shields front,
Ready for battle!
and then our foot squires next. Ooh, we have the same thing over here. So we want our shields
Spearmen at arms!
front,
Orders, my lord!
and then the one, and then our squires next. Looks good.
What orders?
I don't know if you can shoot from here.
Peasant bowmen!
What's your tower range? You aren't going to show me. So then from here, we'll just shoot stuff. Seems good. We do have an extra spear unit that can be here just in case. Nah. And then where are you going to be? If the enemy lord comes up the gate, you should be here, up the ramp. Yes, and then we have our Knights of the Realm guarding the points. And they'll be called in as needed. Now, I've never seen a point in shooting the towers. Never. Not once. So instead what we're going to do is we're going to shoot things that could be a threat to us. Like the cavalry. The chariots. I'm actually more afraid of the chariots than the cavalry. And same here, we're not shooting the towers, we're just going to shoot Tomb Guard. Alright, seems good. Let them come at us with this. The Ushabti are probably going to start breaking down the gate. Just a little unfortunate. But it's where we are. Okay, we want these to come back, and then we'll have you guys come forward. Is that the only place? We have the front line coming down. So you guys are coming down here, I think. Actually, we could put you here, maybe?
Spearmen at arms!
You guys go there. You go here. Where's the Lord going? That's what we want to know. He's going over here. So we shall have the Paladin commanding go over there. The Ushabti... Well, they've kind of piled in, huh? Remember, Ushabti are armor-piercing and large and scary, so them being here makes a lot of sense. Actually, I want you guys to come down to... Oh. They're climbing the walls here as well. We had one less than I thought we needed. Makes sense, though. The Paladin of Brettonian needs to come over here. I guess you guys come over here and support. Please shoot into this blob. I need you guys to come down here. The archer peasants being in the fight, the thick of it, isn't going to help anyone.
My lord?
Are the Tomb King up here yet? Nope.
Battle ready! Come on!
We're gonna bring out the Knights of the Realm.
Immediately!
Get them ready to charge down anything that breaks through, because these guys are wavering.
All men ready!
We'll shoot them down.
Draw!
Yep. Please hurry up.
We are ready!
Ready. Are you, though?
Protect
See if we can
Brettonian!
start shooting these guys.
Peasant bowman!
Spearmen at arms!
Start shooting these warriors down, because the Nehekarn warriors do not have shields. So, actually, we're going to come around this way.
Take the ground!
Peasant bowmen!
Yeah, shoot the horsemen. Same plan. They don't have shields. We're going to shoot them down.
Britannia!
Actually, do the horsemen have shield? They do, okay. They just seem the most vulnerable
Peasant bowmen!
to me. Where are you? You're
Legendary
losing.
paladin! Victory is assured! At once!
Why are you losing? He's fleeing.
Fires!
God.
Noble knights! I honor my
Craven dog.
Ready! Leg it!
What good are you if you can't even fight a prince?
Withdraw!
Knights of the Realm are actually all of the forces left here.
Men of Brettonian!
Ooh. I can see why the auto-resolve was so far against me. Am I winning this?
Get out of
Maybe.
here!
It's convenient that the Knights of the Realm are the anti-large variant. There's extra
Bowmen
shot.
ready! Run, men!
Ugh, anti-large. Or extra Ushabti. Oh, it's a Tomb King that has anti-infantry bonus. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Of course, commanders that are not mounted are infantry.
Spearmen at arms!
So, of course, the one paladin guarding this area. The foot squires are losing quite handedly the tomb guards with halberds.
Hail! Swiftly!
These paladins are anti-large bonus, so I guess I wasn't using him correctly. I should have had him against the Ushabti. But it doesn't change the fact that everything else is getting crushed.
Withdraw!
In fact, we're kind of just losing. The only thing I'm doing is holding it up. So I'm gonna go ahead, fast forward. Everything here is over, close to defeat. So we managed to pry back a few, some valor. Nevertheless, the Sorcerer's Islands are lost. And now it's up to Mogan to reclaim it. Can he, though? I mean, Mogan's pretty good. I am a little concerned, though.
Protector of the realm.
Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, which, probably not, Khemri can reinforce their army anywhere. They don't need the buildings. Like, the buildings just act passively.
Do you know who
If I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've done a Tomb King campaign. It was okay.
Repanse de Lyonesse.
Wasn't that big of a deal. Repanse. Now I said at the beginning that we'll be taking Khemri, but it seems that then I'll have to wait for next time. We took the sacrosanct Black Pyramid of Nagash, and we shall be twisting its original purpose to benefit the lady above all else. What did you really expect me to do with it? So thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, and look forward to the continuation of the Grand Crusade of the Southlands, where we hopefully crush Khemri once and for all. Of course, this remnant of the Strigoi Empire must be crushed as well. And there's a little lizard that's getting a little too close for my liking.